Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. I hope you are well. I hope you've had a lovely weekend. It is time for Pilates, full body strength and mobility. So just give me a little bit of shake of those legs and a bit of a shake of the arms and just start to think about how the body sort of feels and flows. Okay, so let's start our positioning, which is really important. Toes in alignment, knees in line with toes, hips nice and steady and in alignment with the actual position that you've got your hips in there. So nobody sort of sitting to one side. Let's draw everything up through the center. Think about your ribs. Think about a lovely in-breath and inhalation, making those lungs really big and expand. So when you're ready, let's do that together. And exhale. Take an inhale. And exhale. One more time. And exhale. Try and exhale and hold those core muscles in. Just draw the shoulders up, around, back and down for me. And as you're doing this, think about how tall you are standing. Tension in the muscles. Just listening to the body and seeing how it feels. Now just move the shoulders in the other direction and we're going to start our practice, taking on board all of the cues that I throw at you today. Okay, so as we start to circle the shoulders, we're going to raise one arm up past your ear.
Your training begins in 4,
any arm.
3,
Relax the shoulder, take it up. Now the other. And we're going to start to add a little bit of movement through the shoulders. Little bit of bend in the knee. And as you reach up, I want you to stretch up through the sides of the waist and into the ribs. We're going to stick with this individual arm. And we're going to start to take it out to 10 to 2. So I want you to now start to bend the knee a little bit more and start to reach. Almost a little squat, starting to energize. Lift. Stretch through the core.
Exercise 2.
So we're going to take our arms out 10 and 2. Out. Bring them back down into a squat. Take them out. Now let the thumbs lead the way. Start to open up the chest. Try not to be so stiff in the body. Add a bit of flexion. So if you want to lean back a little bit more, you can. Down into the legs, into that squat. Start to swing the arms behind you. So I'm going to move down the body. I'm going to move to a side bend. And again, you can decide how big you make the side bend. But within a minute, get some range. So again, squeeze the shoulder blades.
Exercise 3.
Draw them back.
3.
Side bend, take it down. So you might need to decide to start with, we're a little bit stiff. And again, start to think about the arm now. Will the arm come up? Just have a play with that movement. And again. Stand tall. Start to push out the hip. So now start to push this hip to the outside. So we're going to move down to the legs and the hips, and we're going to move into a squat position. We're going to take the legs a little bit wider.
Exercise 4.
So a little bit wider. Turn the toes a little bit. Take a squat down. Now you're going to decide how much of that squat you want. So some of you may be here and adding a little rise, and some people might want to go all the way down. This is totally up to you. So I want you to work out what's right for you, and these heels stay on the floor. So you might be happy here, pushing the bottom out and rising. So I've looked at a little bit of chest, a little bit of back, shoulders, sides of the waist, hips, knees, and you can go a little bit lower. Your decision.
60 seconds.
Okay.
4, 3.
Now bring the feet in a little bit. Start to think about pedaling the feet through. Being really tall. And again, you can just add a little bit of movement in there, but primarily, let's look at the ankles. Okay. Pick one of your ankles, pick them up, circle. Circle them round. And then the other one. It doesn't matter which way they go. So we're going to focus a little bit more on the legs and the hips for this next set. Feet into position, roll them out, roll them in. Okay, so next set, legs and glutes. Okay, come up onto the toes. Think about being tall. Roll the shoulders.
Get ready.
Okay, so from this position,
Exercise 1.
we're going to hinge from the hips,
3, 2.
and we're just going to push that bottom out. And then we're going to come up, and then we're going to squat down. Arms in front. So I want you to hinge first, and then I want you to come up and link the arms and squat. So we've got a hinge, we've got a link, and a squat. Good. So hinges from hamstrings. You don't have to go past 90 degrees on the hinge.
Halfway there.
And that's really good for the back, and you'll feel the back of the hamstrings as well. So we've got a minute's worth of work. Hinge. It's almost like you're giving me a good morning and you're bowing. So again, if you need that positioning, move the hands just to make sure that you're in the right position. So hands on the tummy, making sure that
Exercise
core
2 in 4,
is tight.
3.
Now hold position here and give it some nice little pulses. And then come up and let the arms push behind. Down into pulses for 4. And then come up and push the arms behind, squeezing them as you go. 4 little pulses. Keeping the gap in between the knees, linking them as you pulse, heels down, push as if you're doing
Halfway there.
a swimming action, and then push back, open up. Brilliant. Keep focused. So we're going to move to one leg, and we're going to tap your toe to the floor, but keeping the leg really straight. Think about your balance.
3 in 4.
Okay, so we're going to take your toe out and we're going to just lift and lower. We're going to keep an eye on the hips. We're going to think about drawing the core in, and we're going to drop these shoulders. Point your toe to me. Try not to push out on the hip and skew the body. Everything that needs to be really strong. Point your toe. We're going to keep this position under the halfway. We're going to tap and side lift.
Halfway there.
So now tap and side lift. Keeping the alignment from shoulder and hip. Keeping that shoulder alignment. Keeping that chest alignment. And on the next exercise, we do the same on the other side. Just tapping the toe for balance.
Exercise 4 in 4.
Other leg.
3, 2,
Balance.
1.
Tap the toe and lift. sometimes we talk about what's still and stable and what's moving and active. Now from the side, keep that tall posture. Keep that alignment, pushing that hip in and making sure we're not pushing that hip out. So this is all about readdressing a little bit of postural alignment.
Halfway there.
Okay, so we take it out to the side. Try not to hitch the hip too much, so we're not lifting. Okay, keep that flat foot. Pointing the toe. Readdressing the alignment. On our 60-second rest, which is coming next,
60 seconds.
we're going to take a roll down.
4, 3.
Oh, standing hip working there. Let's just have a nice little bit of roll down, tucking of the chin. Lots of time. Okay, so let the body relax. Lift up to the top. And again. So we're going to focus now on the core. So 4 exercises on the core. So when you're ready, on this roll down, take it all the way down to your knees. Okay, get yourself comfortable. A little bit of a movement through the hips, side to side. Hands underneath the shoulders. So 4 core exercises can be done on your hands or your forearms. Okay, when we get to those specifics. Okay, circle the hips.
Get ready.
Underneath. So tip
Exercise
your toes
1
for me.
4, 3.
And let the knees come off the floor. Draw the core in. Now hold this position and go even higher. Push into the heels and then reverse all the way down. Go again. Lift, get the knees off the floor. Draw the core in and then push the legs to straight. Try and get your heels down. Push back a bit from the shoulders and reverse. All the way down. And when we're ready again, let's go.
Halfway there.
Lift. So we're going to get probably 4 in. Morning, Alison. Push back into the heels, stretch out the calves, and then come back down. Wonderful. I reckon this is going to be our last one. So hover, push up, back a little bit in the shoulders, and then come down. Okay, take out your right leg. Right leg. Now left arm, give me a thread the needle. Open we go. So I'm just going to add in a little bit of mobility there for the back. On the halfway, can you change? Okay, here we go. Halfway, left leg out, right arm threading the needle. So we've changed over and I've given you a little bit of range in that hip. Brilliant. Now the next exercise, I'm going to go onto my forearms and I would like you to just hold a beautiful plank. So forearms, plank position. Now this is no dissimilar to what we've just done. So I want you to push your bum back into the air and then back into plank. So push back from the shoulders, bottom of the air, keep that lovely position. And again, now try not to arch the back. You go up from the bottom, keeping your toes
halfway there,
pushed into the floor. This is great for shoulder strength, shoulder mobility, core strength, hip mobility, leg strength. Beautiful. Next exercise, onto your tummies.
Exercise 4.
Okay, so down onto tummies. Arms out to the side, lift and squeeze and lower. Lift, get the aircraft wings back and lower. Feet in contact with the floor. Lift and squeeze. Again. This is our fourth exercise. Squeeze the upper back.
Halfway there.
Halfway. Brilliant. Keeping ourselves off the wrists a little bit. Gonna push back into child's pose. And have a stretch.
Take a 60-second rest.
Okay, 1 minute rest.
3, 2,
Arms by the side and push. Wonderful. Really good. So come back into all fours for me. Sort of circle the hips and get a little bit of movement through there. And then we're going to bring your right leg and we're going to bring it to the front, okay? And we're going to tip the back leg, back foot onto its toe. And I just want you to sort of rock forward and back. Now, if you've got your yoga blocks and that position there is just a little bit tight, you've got your yoga blocks front and back. But just be a little bit brave if you can. This is going to be a little challenging. So this is hips and balance. Okay,
Get ready.
some of you might want a yoga block under that back knee. It's up to you. So from here, give me a nice rise. Give me a circle of the arms and a lower. Okay, give me a rise. Concentrate. Have the power in the legs. Shorten up your lunge if you need to. And options are not going as low if you don't want to. So you might just do a half a lunge. Good. Now in comes the balance for the next exercise. You're going to bring the back leg in and then take it back out. And you do this when you're at the top of your lunge position. So this is good for the hips. I'm mobilizing the shoulders as we do this.
Exercise
Squeezing. So stay at the top of your lunge. Come in. Stay low. Take it back out. Come back in. So this standing leg is now holding in that bent position. Upper body relaxed. Moving in, just tapping that foot. Moving back with it. This is the strength. On the halfway, we're going to stand up tall and now we're going to pulse that back leg. So we're still holding this supporting leg. Beautiful. Now we're going to step back. Give yourself some room.
Exercise 3 in
So
4,
step back.
3.
Bring the other leg forward. Take it down. So now we are moving and the arms are going to be moving underneath and pushing back. So no circling of the arms. And we are on the other leg. Thumbs are up. Arms are going as far back as they can. But as you take the arms back, don't be tempted to lean. Keep this upper body really tall. Halfway. So bring that back leg in and take it back. Take it in and take it back. So I forgot to go back with it last time. So take it in and take it back. Upper body nice and strong.
Exercise 4 in 4.
Okay, take that leg back out. So I've split that up. Take it down. Push it back. So I just split that up for you, and the reason is my legs were starting to ache. So I just thought I want to keep you going without stopping you. So if I change up the pattern, you're still going to do the same amount of work. Try and keep the gap between your ears and your shoulders. Okay. Now we're going to tap in, and now you're going to lift. So tap and lift. So we're still going to get that glute work in there. Tap and lift. Core muscles. Brilliant. We're going to step back and just do a squat. Ready, step back. Take a squat position. Now take up one of your legs. Circle. And again the other side. Brilliant. Take a roll down for me. Woo. All the way to the floor. So let's talk about upper body strength, okay? So, hands onto all fours, give me cat and cow. So first exercise we're going to do, I'm going to give you an option. You're going to come forward onto the fronts of the hands, the fronts of the knees, and you're going to be taking it into a small press up, okay? Now, you need to stretch back in the middle of each one of them, absolutely fine. Okay, so get yourself ready, circle the shoulders.
Get ready.
Here we go. Tummies in nice and tight. Arms as wide as you want them to be. And you're concentrating on the depth of press up. Concentrate on the breath. Out breath on the way up. Put something underneath your knees if you want to.
Halfway there.
Halfway, just keep going, squat, keep going. What we're going to do now is we're going to go back into all fours. We're going to work the right leg and we're going to do hip circles.
Exercise 2.
Okay, all four positions. Right leg, hip circles. And on the halfway, we change direction. Keep the arms long and strong. Okay, there's your cue. Other way. Now the next exercise I'm going to put in for the triceps. So you're going to be on your forearms. Try not to lean into the hip on the other side. So get yourself ready.
Exercise 3 in
So
4.
forearms onto the hands. So forearms are down and your hands are in front of you. You're going to push down through the palms of your hands and create that beautiful tricep press. Now this is quite challenging after your press ups and I appreciate that. So really think about elbows in parallel position. And then we're going to work the hip on the other side. Never give up, never give in. And again, keep going. Relax the neck and the shoulders.
Exercise 4 in 4.
Okay, so hands underneath the shoulders. Pick your direction of travel on your hip circle on the other side. Make it as big as you can. Don't just go big on the easy part of the circle. Maximize that whole range. Oh, halfway we change direction. Keep the knee off the floor the whole time.
Halfway there.
There we go, halfway. Now go the other way. Again, Monday, no equipment, just me and you. Keep going, keep going. Being able to get a full minute's work on those legs and hips and stretch. Woo! Okay, slowly make your way around. And again, a minute's brilliant to do that. Gosh, feel a lot on the triceps today. So sit yourself up in your lovely half roll position. And again, if you want to do some lovely mobility work whilst we're waiting, feel free. I love the rotation in this position, but make sure that the knees stay forward and you're rotating that midsection around the spine. And again, flex in there if you need to, arch the back. So we're going to do a roll, half roll down. Okay, so shoulder circles. Get everything ready. Knees in position. Circle the neck.
Exercise 1.
Okay, thumbs up, guys. Palms facing. Take a C shape.
Last phase.
Last phase. Half a roll down. And if you want to take your arms up like we did on our very first exercise, feel free to do so. You might want to do single arm, you might want to do double. So tuck in your chin as you're moving downwards. Keep your feet on the floor, knees in alignment, no knocking of the knees. Beautiful. And all these teaching points, they are all single. They're all one at a time for you, because I know you listen intently. Our second exercise, we're going to seat and extend the legs out into a V.
Exercise 2 in
So
4,
seated,
3,
out into a V. Now take your opposite hand towards your opposite foot. Come back up and change. So I'm adding that forward flexion with a little bit of rotation. So that bit there is your mobility. I really do enjoy adding the strength and the mobility in, because the strength work is quite challenging.
halfway there.
And the mobility loosens everything up. Brilliant. So now we're going to go back to strengthening the core. So back into your almost half sit position. You always know where you're going next. Here we go. So half sit position. Take it down. Hold your position here. Now side to side. Gentle rotations. In that half seated position. So you can see that I'm halfway back. You've got to keep that strength of core.
Halfway there.
Okay, come up, roll, arch the back, go back in, half rotations, elbows high. You can look at your hands as you're taking them across. Now last 60 seconds, we're going to take ourselves onto all fours. So you can roll up, you can move yourself around, you give yourself a nice little cat and cow. Tuck your toes, push back, walk in, and then roll out. Circle the arms to the top. Give me a squat down. Inhale.
Halfway there.
Squat down again. Last time. Stay at the top. Release the arms. Just move side to side. And when you're ready, hold the movement. In breath.
4, 3, 2.
And rest.
Your workout is complete.
Roll those shoulders. Well done. So that was 29.5 minutes, your workout. 4 exercises for 60 seconds each. And it was really quite intense. If I was on the hands, I gave you a break and then came back. So everybody hopefully gets to do what they know they can do. Work done. Well done. So I'm back Monday. Obviously today's Monday. I'm back Wednesday with you guys. 9:45, all about the core and the back strength. Okay, so let's get focused. We are the middle of August. We are on our mission and we're focused all the way through to the end of the month. Okay, so remember you can catch up at any time. So it's not all about joining the lives if you can't make it. If you're on a holiday week, you do your catch ups at any time that suits you, where you can fit them in the day. You'll always feel better for it. Thank you for your company, squad. I will see you on Wednesday. Look after yourself and have a great day. See you soon.